A Durban father accused of raping his 5-year-old daughter while drunk has yet to be arrested. The child is in the care of her mother in a place of safety. Well, the man hasn't been arrested because the police are still consulting with the National Prosecuting Authority on a way forward on this. Let's discuss this move. We're joined by legal expert Melusi Xulu. It pains me to read an intro of this nature, Melusi, because if you've got evidence that has been given verbally by the mother and their child themselves in terms of what transpired that evening, surely at least the police have an obligation to take the man in question in for questioning at the very least.
Good afternoon to you, Rufu, and to the viewers at home. Thank you for inviting me. What I've seen on the reports, when I read the reports, is that the father fled the scene. So it's not clear why he's not arrested yet, or maybe he's hiding. So it's either he's hiding or the police are not arresting him. But at the moment, the specialized units for family violence and sexual offences units, they are the ones that are dealing with the case. So we don't know why he's not arrested yet. It's either he has fled the scene, or they are simply deciding whether there's a strong enough case. That I'm not sure.
So when we spoke to the SAPS yesterday, they did indicate that they are aware of the whereabouts of the father. They are just waiting for a consultative process to be completed by the NPA. My question, though, Melusi, is that given the fact that he fled the scene and accounts were provided by the mother and her daughter, at least take him in for questioning. You don't have to arrest him if you're afraid that you don't have enough evidence. But what is in the confines of the law when it comes to at least bringing him into the station and getting his account of what happened, especially if they know where he is?
Yeah, at least he should have been brought in for questioning, but in my view, I think he should have been arrested because it looks as if there's strong enough evidence. The mother, we are told, she found, she saw him whilst he was raping the daughter when they were asleep, because he came late at night drunk. So it looks like there is strong enough evidence. There's an eyewitness, and I'm sure if they gather the DNA evidence later on, it may link the father or the accused to the rape. So it's not clear why it's taking long, but hopefully the NPA and the police will be doing the arrest soon, because we're going to December now. In December we have 16 days against violence against women and children. So hopefully they will address that. And we're having a GBV epidemic nowadays. So him not being arrested, and if it's not clear why, it should be a concern.
And it would appear here, Melusi, that no one in the legal fraternity or the law enforcement fraternity wants to take direct accountability, because yesterday SAPS told us that they were waiting for the NPA to finish its consulting process so that they can find a way forward. Today, when we approached the NPA to get a sense of that consultative process, we were then directed back to SAPS to say it's the responsibility of SAPS to investigate and then come back to us. So please, can you just break down that confusion between the two bodies and who is supposed to be doing what in this instance?
Okay, so the general procedure is that once the complainant or someone on behalf of the complainant has reported to the police station that there has been a rape offense that has occurred, the police and the investigating officers, they will gather the evidence that is there at the court. And if it's sufficient for an arrest, they will arrest. And then when they've arrested the accused, he must appear within 48 hours of a court day so that he can come before court. Then before he appears, the control prosecutor or one of the supervisors will then look at the docket and assess before he appears on the first appearance if there's enough evidence. Then if there is prima facie evidence that the alleged offense may have occurred, then they'll continue and he'll appear in court, and then they'll prepare for bail application. The matter will probably be postponed for 7 days for the state to gather evidence for bail application. So I don't know why they haven't arrested But I agree with the NPA when they say it's the police who must arrest. So it's very concerning this. I think the alleged offense occurred on Saturday. Today is Wednesday, that nothing has happened, especially if there are reports that they know where the accused is.
Indeed. Thank you very much for those insights, Melusi Xulu there. A very, very concerning state of affairs indeed, in that a 5-year-old little girl is alleged to have been raped by her own father. He fled the scene and remains a free man in South Africa. He's yet to be arrested. We've asked both the NPA to engage us, and SAPS have already done so. The NPA is saying that they are waiting for the investigations to be concluded before they can take the matter further. Obviously, here they're looking for more evidence. Also, what was said there by Melusi is that there actually is already enough evidence in the eyewitness account given by the mother who was on the scene at the time of the incident.